since I'm not really uploading I Wanna Maker content anymore, or really any I Wanna content, because I don't really play too many fan games outside of I Wanna Maker, and I hadn't really had anything to like, show off since I've been playing stuff. I suppose I'll just show all my fan games from July 13th, 2023 is when this was recorded. So the very first thing I'll say is this was inspired by Qued, QED. I just call them Qued. It was like one of the first needle maps I played, and they had a vine with water 3 on it, so you would get your double jump back. So I really liked that. Therefore, I made a map where you have the vines give you your double jump back. That's it. That's the whole concept. And there's a lot of maker vining and a lot of corners, lots of sort of dumb jumps. Also a lot of nice event aspects, because that was part of the quote-unquote gimmick, because I used to only make stuff with gimmicks back in the day. I kind of just shied away from that. Let me turn out and skip deaths. I don't think there's much to say about this one. It was like my first attempt at Needle. It's not the prettiest, but you can see the theming. We even have a rat in here, which is amazing. I did not realize the rat was this old. But yeah. Just a variety of things. The line there is best. I don't even know if... I think this is my just first time clearing through that as well. I don't remember. My time was better than I could get again for a while on that one. Then we have Wrap Needle, which was my first attempt at making screen wrap. I have a few other screen wraps, but you can see it's very primitive. You have these teleporters, and they switch state whenever you like hit a hidden trigger somewhere around here. I don't know if you can see my cursor, but it's around like right above and below them. And then you have conveyor belts to move you to the side. I wouldn't say it's the best needle. However, I do like this needle. Out of like all the maps, like the early maps I made, I would say this one was pretty good. Although, of course, I have a really stupid couch dub. But yeah, it was screen wrap. And then this, I hadn't quite tuned the screen wrap. And even the next map I hadn't tuned the screen wrap, but you can see that the left-right is really... You come out so far away from the wall. I fixed that in the later versions. But yeah, it's just... I don't remember if I died here, but... It's just a screen wrap concept. It's not hard. I just made it to show off something I created, of course. And then I made an actual map with it. This level got a lot of likes because it was very easy. And I mean, it's a cool, like, concept, right? But here's, like, somewhere I made an actual needle. I'm pretty sure the left-right was fixed, but the down-up was not fixed. So you'll see, I think there's never actually a time where you move up and down again. So you actually won't see, but... Yeah, I put some name jumps in here. This was, like, when I was learning the setups of jumps. So I was like, oh, I gotta put this in here so I can practice a setup. That was my idea. But yeah, well, I'll reset really quick. You know, you do diagonals, because of course I put diagonals in there like that. This jump exists, but you can see, like, if you look closely, let me put it slow speed, look at the bottom and how, like, where you show up at the top, right? You show up, like, a block down already. It's really bad. I did end up fixing that eventually. Z-Zeedle. I don't remember what inspired me on this one. Oh, I guess we're watching the Egg Kid replay. That's fine. The thing I liked about this one is you could skip the save up here, which I'm pretty sure Egg Kid will do. Because it's faster, right? Why save if you don't have to? I just thought that was neat when I made it. And these 16 pixels are classic. You can also get to the couch below. There's like a hidden path. Which means you can also get back up here. I'll show it off really quick. Yeah, there's like a trigger here. You can go over here, and then you can jump back up. So, you know, we have a variety of rats in these. So then Monochrome Existence. I would say this is like my best early map, to be honest. This one was fun to play, and also like a good gimmick. Sorry about the cursor. I hovered it over moving it, but you know, we have Catharsis Water. I had to censor it. I could not tell you. If I thought about it long enough, I could figure out. This drop is hard. This guy's gonna get stuck on this drop for a little bit, I guess, because yeah, it's a difficult drop. I mean, I meant to be like watching my replays, but I'm sort of just clicking the record replay. Yeah, this jump isn't that bad. Is this a sight read I'm watching? I think I'm watching a sight read. That's just how good Yorinji is. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm watching a sight read of the map. And then we have this drop, which I thought was really hard at the time. It's probably not that bad because it's like only 8 pixels on this wall. But it's still very easy to like die to. And then this, I like the fall through. And then this jump's actually probably the hardest jump of the last save. It kind of went by fast, but you know, this was like an old version, so we don't have like stasis fields. We had to do it with like where are the cannons? Where did I put the cannons? I don't remember. Oh, here are the cannons. Okay, yeah. This isn't even the best version that you can have, but you know, we have the saves because I want custom saves, right? Then we have the parachute and parachute destroyer. I think this is the same setup I used in a few other maps for Catharsis Water, because I ended up using C-Tool to make some maps, and with that, I obviously use Catharsis Water. But if you just look over it, I mean, it's nice, solid. It's not the most polished, but for what it is, it's a pretty good map. And then this map doesn't really have many clears because it's hard. I think this is my re-clear we're gonna watch, because I did have a much worse time. It's mostly just a bunch of movements I liked. I wouldn't say it's the most balanced, because this last save is obviously the hardest. I did really like this drop and this gate jump. Of course I put a gate jump, but I really like that drop. If you have the right line, you can just skip that. And then, of course, as my friend would say, ceiling tech, the worst tech in the game. Why did you add this, remove it from the game? Then we have Ned. You can kind of see a gap in between these. Cyanosis took me a while to make. Like, I made, like, up to the second save, and then I stopped. Then I made up to the third save in the drop, and I stopped. And then eventually I filled in the space. Yeah, Cyanosis is probably my second, like, high production value needle I made. So you have Ned, of course. I put a plane here for some reason. I don't know, I just thought it was cool to have, like, a plane you could do, and then, like, the other path, which was arguably easier than the plane. And then just, Maker Vine, because of course, why would I not add a Maker Vine? We have a platform here so you can't wall hug, and then this drop is pretty hard. I don't hate this drop. It's just you have to grab this water at the very end, which is not the easiest thing. It's not that hard. And of course, I thought that you could skip to the end from like the very first jump, but no, you can't. I don't even know how to pronounce this word, but Ecchymosis, I think I got bullied for saying. It's a triple jump needle. It's okay. I wouldn't say it's the best, like, needle I've ever made, but I was happy with this when I made it. You can see I like custom saves, or I did. I kind of stopped using custom saves because I figured I didn't really need to go the extra mile. I just like making needle. So you'll kind of see, like, eventually there will be less custom saves, but they're gonna be here for a while. Some of these jumps are fairly precise. I wouldn't say anything's like insane in its precision, but it's difficult. This map got no love. Zucchini Invasion. I mean, it was kind of just, I put a bunch of stuff. I didn't care about balance. I just put jumps. I did like this section, even though God is annoying to do. I liked it, okay? I added it because I liked it, and that's the whole reason it exists. Down we go. And then I put a save here. I don't remember. I think I'm just lining up to get picked off the platform. Yep, we have triggers on this as well. Yeah, not that difficult of a Vine, or not Vine, but platform, like, escort mission you have there. We have the Super Saiyan Rat, dude. What an amazing thing. I'm just gonna say it. This vine, terrible. Imagine using Maker Vines now. But back then, I didn't know any better. I didn't care. This is gonna be watching a re-clear. This is a rat hole. And, like, barely anyone cleared. I think there's, like, maybe only clears for my friends. But it's just a small kid needle. There's some, like, annoying sections that are, like, very precise for what they are. But overall, it's fine. I don't hate any of it. It's just... it's not the best needle I've made. I don't think I really messed with Small Kid ever since then. Also, the big save here, hold on. Right above the pause, that like save that's off the ground is there so you can save in the air and fall through the double plane that way. Other than that, just, you know, bit of stuttering or like height control. It's not always stuttering, depending on what height you jump at. Alright, if you can guess what this was inspired by visually, you get a cookie. Hopefully that was enough time for you. I don't remember what strat I do here, I'm curious. But this was inspired by Crimson Needle 3, the stumble stages. At the very end, right before... oh, I just jumped to the platform, okay. I tried to implement it so that you could do the vines in JTool. I actually made this as a JTool map first. Let's just skip through this. So it came out a bit better. I don't think I ever really re-cleared this. I just never felt like it was good enough to bother. Of course, I still Maker Vine it, but it was designed to be able to do with fan game vines, or yeah. I'm not really sure how I wanted to word that, but oh, nothing to say about that one, right? It's just pure needle. This was this style I used for a JTool skin that I made like all of my 31 days of JTool maps with. So every day I would just make a JTool map. I actually don't like a lot of these maps nowadays. Let me just skip this. But it definitely like helped me improve my needle style, because I figured out, oh, this doesn't really work well to like do something like this. I like these vines, right? At least with this vine right here, you can actually do it like a normal fan game vine, dude. It's crazy. And then, I mean, very simple vine pathing, but still enjoyable to play. Jumps that I like was the main thing, but you can see like how messy it is. Like, let's look back at that, right? Like, you can see there's just a lot of stuff going on, and I like this like spike vine combination. I don't use it anymore because it's a little bit more precise than I want, and I usually make long save stuff. But you can see like, what is this, dude? We have like 3 spikes in a row. Like, I don't know. It's really messy, the style, which I wouldn't say is a terrible thing, but yeah, this one I don't remember. It didn't really get any clears. I had some funny walk-off lines. I don't know what I was doing here. I was just existing. Oh, how long does this go on for? I don't know. But, you know, it's just some funny drops. Oh my god, I did it! Alright, yeah. I actually do like a lot of these drops. I think this is a V-string fall. And then obviously this area is just generic stuff. I do like a lot of this area. Like, I like this needle, even though this is a dumb jump. Yeah, that's a dumb jump too. And then obviously this is easy to choke on right here. Give it a little stare after I finish it. But yeah, I'd say the last save is a little bit too difficult. Like, it's a bit unbalanced, but I have a lot of stuff that's unbalanced, so it's fine. This one, I'd say it's fine. It's easy needle. I forgot to put music on, because of course I did. We can also watch the Gafro record clear, because, I mean, come on, it's great. Look at this, just boop. Hide player ghost, look at this, boop. Oh my god, easy. Truly a beautiful clear. See, I made like a few skips. There's like a really stupid diamond skip that I made that no one would ever do in their right mind because the double plane is faster, like, by a lot. J1214. Yeah, this is like water needle. Water only. So I ended up, you know, making a bunch of things. I do like this, although, again, all of these jumps are mostly more precise than I would do. There's a few, like, this water grab, outside of, like, the jump into it, like, all of this water I do like, gameplay-wise. The 16 pixel, it's fine. I mean, I probably wouldn't do a 16 pixel like that nowadays, unless I was trying to make something difficult. I do like this section, and I mean, reusing this drop, I thought was really cool. It's not the, like, most insane pathing, but just the fact that it's reused is nice. Like, adds on a few brownie points, and then the, like, final way up. It's fine. I mean, everything there is fine. There's, like, a few things that are a little bit too hard. Oh, this! I never re-cleared this, but, you can just watch me suffering on the first save, I guess, while I'm trying to explain this. So, obviously, this was, like, FTFA, like, I believe, day 16, yeah, 32 pixel grid. I was inspired by FTFA. I wouldn't say this is, like, an actual FTFA, like, you can see, I have a Topi in here. There's a few, like, stupid corners that, well, to be honest, could pass for going in an FTFA, like, depending on, the difficulty, but, you know, I'm still calling them stupid corners, because there's not really a super great setup for all these. Wow, I was really bad, jeez. I was thinking I'd just skip once I make it to the second save, but no. So, a few cool things, I guess, is up... Let me show my cursor, actually. Hold on. Properties, capture cursor, because I think I want to show my cursor. Alright, so, you see right here, you can get to the ledge right here. I made sure that even if you could get to this ledge, you couldn't, like, get over it. But, am I gonna make it? Oh my god, are you kidding me? anyways. So yeah, there's, like, you have to do, like, probably a cactus. I don't remember if there's any other strats, but I'm pretty sure the main strat is cactus. You can cactus to, here. Or it's like a cancel. Either way, there's, like, a very specific V-string that you need to land on this and not die to this, obviously. So that was interesting. I did ask about that. Let me just skip. Jesus Christ. 5 minutes! Oh my god. So, other than that, this drop, it exists. And then I made it so you can land here and then skip to here. I don't know if anyone did that. This is like the first jump here that I actually learned a set for, by the way. You know, a nice diamond. I just jumped to there and then land it here. Get the best line for the ledge. And then... I don't remember if this jump was a line specific, but this is probably the most FTFA-like jump in the map. And then this last save is... Honestly, it's difficult because of some of the motions you have to do, but I wouldn't say it's that insane compared to, like, some of the other things I made. Not in Maker, other than maybe, actually, this is, like, my least favorite JTool map that I uploaded to Maker, I'm pretty sure. I had some, like, JTool maps that were absolutely garbage. I might just go through them as well, because that might be a bit fun. But I did not like how this came out. We have, like, the Trident up here, by the way. I don't really know what to say about this one. The vines here are pretty cool. I like this, like... They're a bit more precise than I would make nowadays, but I did like just the idea of these. And it's not the worst, like, needle visually either. God, why do I have to scroll down every time? Alright, this is the same thing as JTool Day 6, basically, but I made it a lot easier, so it actually got clears. You can see I use the same restrictions for day 6 is what I said. Yeah, that's a lot easier. Oh! I can't believe that got... that was such a sad death to watch. I didn't expect to see myself die there. What the hell? But, yeah, it's not that difficult. The last save, of course, I made the last save the hardest. Because that's just how I am. But it's not that insane. It's fairly lenient overall. In fact, there's some jumps I might even steal, like, from that. Because I do like... I need to get better at using, like, mini spikes and mini blocks. I usually just use full blocks. I kind of prefer them visually, but... At the same time, mini blocks are really nice to work with. Because you can make jumps that are just not possible with normal blocks. Okay, so gravity flippers. I did like this. There was a skip. I think you could, like, jump from here over to, like, here? Right here. This block here. So yeah, I really like this drop because you have to, like, dodge the gravity flipper in order to, like, get enough height to get over the spike. And then this is just save your double jump and go around. Not the most insane. I used a lot of gate jumps for, like, the final jumps. And this is, like, quite a save. It just goes round and round. I had, like, a really good time when I first cleared this. Like, it was basically deathless. But I ended up having to re-upload because of the skip that I just missed. Because, well, I wasn't looking for it. But yeah, that is probably one of my favorite J-Tool needles I made. This actually wasn't the J-Tool needle, but this is, right? This, I mean, if you can tell by the name, it's inspired by Qued. There's a lot going on, but it was mostly just a lot of water grabs I wanted. This platform, I don't remember. I think most people just did it by jumping, like, below and not, like, getting high enough to hit the berry. But I'm pretty sure in this replay, I jumped, like, super high and bonked on the ceiling and then fell. I'm gonna skip deaths. Oh my god, I went slower and I made it. Yeah, see, I bonk. And then, I wanted to emulate the Qued, like, F jumps here. So I sort of made an F jump. It was like, it's not a true F jump, but, you know, you can see what I meant when it came to it. I do like, this map. Out of all the J-Tool needles, I would say this is up in, like, not like, J-Tool as in, like, just blanket term. I mean, like, 31 Days of J-Tool. All of them, this is probably one of the higher rated ones. I think, one, I did a decent job of emulating the style. I wouldn't say it's the best, but it was decent. We even have, you know, we have this, the fucking vine slide to get through here. And I really liked how everything lined up. So, yeah, I'd put that in the top of those. Ooh, that's a little bit far. Let's go up. Oh god, J-Tool Day 30. Yep, that was amazing. This one, the entire concept was you can't touch the walls. So you'll see I go very far out of my way to make sure I don't touch walls. Because if you touch any walls, you have bad line for this corner. And then you die. This skip. How long did I take on this final drop? Jeez. This final drop was definitely inspired by Crimson Needle, though. There's a lot of people who, like, jumped here. I don't know why. I watched so many people jump. I don't think that's even animation dependent because you just start falling, before you can touch the berry. But, yeah, a lot of people jumped here on the platforms. I don't know why. They just did not trust it. I keep scrolling down too far. Alright, this... it's probably my favorite visually. We'll also watch the Gaffro clear, just so I can talk about, you know, you can see there's a trigger here. Ground DX15. I have yet to make a map with the Session Save 9 for Gaffro, but they did say please make something harder like the Session Save 9. And, I might. We'll see. I kind of forgot about it. Okay, let's skip this. But you can see rat saves. This was based off of a J-Tool skin I made. Fun fact about the creation of this is that, well, one, we have the targets for saving, and two, these blocks, you know, they're like 16 pixels, but they're like made of 4 like tiny blocks. I essentially had to like manually place all of them, so I made like platforms that I could delete later, in order to like line them up. Because if you just take 4 of them, like the 2x2 blocks that are scaled down, it won't be correctly aligned. So yeah, we can just watch like AfroClear really quick. You know, gets the align for the ground EX15, does the ground EX15, gets the music change, and then just goes. I think this isn't the optimal route, but you know, after you do the ground EX15, you can save so much time over just a normal route. No one else did that, so I don't think anyone cares to actually speedrun that, you know. J-Tool 31, oh boy. I mostly just made Trash Needle. I just wanted to make Trash Needle. That's it. That's all I did, so you can see. This was made with a rat skin, but I didn't feel like, you know, I didn't feel like making the whole visual thing again to, like, ruin the reputation of the other J-Tool thing, the Day 30. But yeah, I made an entire tile set, obviously, for Day 30, because that's what Day 30 is. I would say this Sphincter is what I had the most trouble on. And the saves are all here to, like, mimic shoot saves, because all these are rats in the skin that I used, or that I made. But, yeah, just Trash Needle I wanted to make. Mystical Shamrock. This only has 1 clear by Q's. It took me a long time to clear this first save. I'm just gonna skip this. I made like an entire video on like creating this map, I believe. I don't remember. My needle process has kind of slightly changed since then. But I do like this map, even though I made this map really hard. Especially this jump right here is very precise. I think I stay here for a little bit for some reason. I really J-Tool abused here. So I'm just gonna skip, and as soon as I stop moving, you can see what I mean by like J-Tool abuse. Actually no, maybe I paused. I think I paused. But you can kind of see a pause. I think it's after I get to here, you'll see like I walk into the berry, and then there's like a slight pause. That I like paused to J-Tool practice, because that's like a frame perfect jump. That's probably one of the harder needles I've uploaded. It took me a long time to clear. You know, I stole the name from my friend, easy. Didn't choke ending, smile. And Q's also took a long time on the first save. I think just this drop right here is really just dumb. Let's see if I can get it. Oh, yeah, anyways. It's dumb, trust me, because it's in a long save format and it's precise. But I one-shot it, of course I did. As soon as I started saying it's hard. Oh! 32 pixel needle! Woo! I really like the style. Believe it or not, I've made a couple fan games in 32 pixel style. Though this one is more like a variety of precise jumps with like solutions that you have to find out. That was the idea, at least. Probably the best save on the screen is this one, where you have to drop, because this forces you to press left on the right frame. Otherwise, you'll just fall and die. Other than that, most of these, I mean, they're fine, right? But most of them are kind of filler compared to this drop. I mean, look at this. It's just a nice V-string based drop that everyone loves. And then, basically a ceiling diamond. It's not that bad. I do like that map. I say a lot, don't I? It's okay, I don't have anything to say. Oh, this one! Okay, you know how I was saying that ScreenUp had issues? Watch. Let me do skip S so we can actually see. Look at this. Look where you show up! Oh my god, you're at the top of the screen! Holy crap. Yeah, that's crazy, isn't it? So I did like the pathing of this. Like, it's fairly complex. I wouldn't say it's that, like, insanely complex, but you can see here, you have to make sure that you press left in the right time. Or maybe you can get a good V-string. I never tested V-strings. Then you have a drop here, right? This last save, obviously it's only a 2-save screen, so you can see how long the last save took me. This is like a frame perfect full jump, I believe. this drop, when you get to here, you have to like jump down, blah blah, 16 pixel wall hug. Kind of see like more of my like modern needle coming out in this one. Like, I'm not sure how to explain it, but you can definitely see, like, with these wall hugs and stuff that I've really liked the motion of, like the repeat use of, like, these things that I keep using, I guess. But yeah, this is like more precise overall. It's not that insanely precise. I have this wall hug that you can do for the 16 pixel, and then this jump is like a frame perfect double jump, I think. I don't remember. I don't think I ever tested it properly because it's like screen map, right? I only tested it in iWannamaker. But that map is probably one of my favorites overall of the screen maps, like the gimmick ones I've made. Outside of like actual pure gimmick maps, that's like my favorite gimmick needle that I made in iWannamaker. Oh, this is a really good needle, I would say. Good motions, you know. I don't know what else to say. I mean, it's just nice motions. They're fun to play. But you can definitely see, like, my sort of influence, or like the jumps that I do. Like, you can definitely see the influence of all these motions or like these concepts from like other needle games coming in. Because like with these ones, right, this is just like pure stuff that I came up with myself. And I don't think they're bad. But you know, there's just some awkward stuff in some of these maps. But now you can kind of see, like this one, really hard to see, but very nice sort of gameplay. I do like the gameplay of this, although it is a bit hard on the first save. It kind of keeps that difficulty. Not to say difficulty is an issue, but I'm just saying, like, comparatively to some of my other maps, this is, like, it does have difficult timing, because I think this only has a few frames. It's probably less precise if it was like what stasis feels nowadays. But I'm pretty sure there's like a 1 frame delay on the parachute. This is definitely the best save of the screen though. I mean, look at this. Look at all the motions. They're so nice. Can we just go back and look at that again? Like, come on. Look at the save. Just again. Force stutter. Grab the water. Jump through the water and then jump out of the platform and jump to this platform and then go through the water and then touch the platform again? Come on. I love that. Definitely a motion I'm still proud of nowadays. It just feels so nice. Just flows so well. This one I end up making a lot harder than my other ones. And there's a skip. I don't know if I do the skip. I don't think I do. But there's a skip. You can jump to the water from here. You wouldn't be able to do it in J-Tool, I don't think. I don't do the skip in the replay. Yeah, that's the intended path. But you can just jump from this vine to the water. But yeah, some nice water that I have. I don't know. I like this, but it did come out very hard to the point where I think only Destructor cleared it. Maybe? Hold on. Oh yeah. I forced my friend through this and they beat it. Easy. This is probably... I didn't like... I did like the pathing, but I didn't like how I utilized these blocks that much. They're like supposed to be the jump blocks from like Crimson Needle or something. I just took the gimmick from someone else. I was like, I want to make a map with this. But I made in C-Tool, and then you realize that the jump height of these is actually like different from C-Tool. Of course, I have to have like a very easy to die on last jump. That's just how I roll. I do like that. Chilled Universe. This is like the same kind of precise 32 pixel jumps that like ideally you want to find a solution for. Although most of the solutions are pretty obvious. I also didn't make this in... Actually, I did make this in J-Tool. But, like, I wasn't that great at this style, so I made it harder than I could clear, so that's why there's a bunch of saves. I initially intended to just play from the saves. Like the big saves that are actually off the ground. But there's a few jumps that I like. But yeah, mostly the planes definitely add to the difficulty. And then this line grab actually makes this harder, because I'm pretty sure you can't full jump that. Either way, I do like this. It's definitely not what I would make nowadays. At least, like, not exactly, because it's definitely a bit harder. And the style isn't really how I usually make 32 pixel nowadays. Like, what is this first jump? Like, we have a false invert into, into a diagonal like this. I don't remember. Okay, I stuttered it. I wasn't sure if you could hold right there. You might be able to, with the right, entering V-speed. Narweedle, okay. This, I would not say is my most proud level, but this was a level I was very proud to clear. I like how the V-string works out there, by the way. And then we have, you know, just a variety of jumps that I found setups for. A lot of this, like, walking to the very end, and then, jumping by, you know, forcing it by using the down spike here. Random down plane, of course. This is a decently hard jump. I don't think it's frame perfect, but, you know, you have to, oh, I fall here, don't I? Oh my god, hold on. I'm gonna fall here so I can explain it again. You just have to jump, like, low enough that you don't hit this down spike, and then you just have to full jump at the right time. I'm pretty sure there's multiple frames where you can, like, single jump. And maybe there's multiple frames where you can double jump again? I'm not sure. This, you can bonk. I don't know how I fell there, dude. But yeah, you have to one frame this. Or you can probably make it with, like, cancel as well. Or a cactus, but yeah. One framing works. Two framing does not, so you have to do at least a one frame. Definitely something I was really proud to clear. It would be a bit annoying to clear even now, so it's still a good clear of mine. But it's definitely not my highest level I've made. Yeah, this is like a visuals thing. I don't remember what the visuals even are. I guess I'll check in the editor. There's like multiple paths you can take. You can like go up here, right? You can jump to here, and then jump to here, and then downplane. Not much to say about this one. I like the vine usage. But this platform grab, I nerfed so many times. Also, the second save is very long. This also is a very messy needle. Like, around this time, my needle was very messy. And it's like design. Even now, I still make fairly messy needle, but I definitely think it's gotten less messy. And the rat escapes. Oh my god. Hold on. Let me figure out what the visuals were. I think there's just an explosion when you die. I'm pretty sure that's the visuals that I had. That like this blue coin disables. Yeah, you just explode. And I don't remember what this does. Blue coin. Oh, it adds a couch. But you don't even have to go down this way. Yeah, anyways. You know, we have Catharsis Water. I didn't really mention that, but same setup, I'm pretty sure. You know, 2 separate cannons. And here is, the lure for the thing. For the cannon, we just have a timer that's set on this trigger that follows you. And then on that timer it shoots, and it also just destroys on trigger 4, which is here. This is like the before we had on destroy. You had to have like a trigger that would move the player. It's like this one, right? We'll move the player instantly instead of just being destroyed. Like you see, it doesn't exist right now. But that's enough of the redstone on that map. Let's go to the next one. This is probably the first map I was very proud of, although fuck some of these V-string drops. Nowadays, I would not use some of these V-string drops, but I did really like this map. I still like the design, like, you know, nice bit of empty space down here, good colors. But some of the gameplay definitely could have been worked out a bit better. And then there's also a secret way to get to the rats, because water comes down once you make the final jump. But like, specifically this right here, its placement, if you have the wrong V-string, let's see if I just get the wrong V-string. Nope, I'm getting the correct one. Well, whatever. You can have a bad V-string and land on the spike. And it's very annoying. And I definitely would have just reworked this to have something else. Because it wouldn't change a single thing if this was, like, down here, right? Because it's still going to be, like, you're supposed to hold right and then, like, fall through this diagonal. So I would have changed that, but I didn't. I just liked how it looked. A lot of these maps are pretty good, I'd say. Definitely a bit far from what I would make nowadays. Do I get the, I don't. There's like a secret way to get to the rat. You hit this trigger and this water will move up once you make it to this water. Like, once you touch this, it'll just start going up. I like this map. However, I was very sad when only one person cleared it. Someone else has cleared it now, but I was just sad about that. Toward Apprehension. What's this map? Oh yeah, this map. This is like when I tried to make very motion-based needle. Like, this is more akin to what I make now. Actually, this needle has a very nice design. Maybe a few too many random decoration spikes, but the gameplay is good. And, I mean, the style is good, you know, like, these blocks are nice looking. You can actually make it to this area from here, but I didn't bother for the consistency of the clear. And I believe there's a trigger over here for a couch clear, question mark? Yeah, you do this, and then I believe you have to do a stake. Oh wow, I died. Then you get this, and I believe this couch shoots fireworks, question mark? It doesn't, apparently. I thought it did. Oh. Does it have to touch the end warp? Is that it? Hold on. It's gonna take a bit. But I think it has to touch the end warp to have fireworks. Yeah, I put a lot of random couch clears. Look at that. Oh my god. We're celebrating. What a great couch clear. I doubt anyone has ever seen that. Barry 9. We'll just go to edit, because this is the better version with aligned indicators and a few changes to the jump. This isn't forced, by the way, the Topi. I don't even do the Topi. I was disappointed, because, like, the idea was that you jump down here and then you do Topi. Lots of, let me talk about this. Lots of, like, spike into Barry, so you have to, like, go into it, and then at the right time press out, or, like, essentially you can't, like, line up with the Barry gap beforehand. Oh, wait. That jump needs, like, a 1-frame stutter, I'm pretty sure. And then just random jumps that I made. Of course, you have the choke jump. You can actually get back up if you fall, right? But that's probably not how you're gonna die. And even if you do somehow fall, you're probably just gonna die anyways. What happened to the rat, dude? I don't remember what the cheese was. But yeah, you know, Barry gap. Let me play this in slow motion, because I'm pretty sure this jump right here... okay, it's not a 1-frame stutter for sure. It's like a 2-frame stutter, it seems like. I thought it was a 1-frame stutter when I did it, but nope. Either way, yeah, you have to stutter for that jump. Galactic Aquifer. This is still a map I'm proud of. Like, this was maybe the start of, my more modern kind of needle style. Or, like, before I started getting straight into actually just making, like, J-tool needle. Like, pure J-tool needle. I was making stuff like this. And I'd say this still holds up. We have whatever the hell this is over here. What the hell? Extendo platform. And, Ugh. I think I just clear this here. This jump got nerfed so many times. Alright, let's go in the editor for that map. Hold on. I gotta show you guys something. Something terrible. You might notice something over here. You vent it. That's what it says. Yeah, just a custom clear or custom death screen. Pretty cool, I guess. It's quite a thing. I don't know what to say about it, dude. It is. Oh, I made Shoot Refresher Needle. This was made in C-Tool. Yeah, you can see, actually, there's this indicator that goes away after you die. The clear was pretty fast. Yeah, this is my first time trying to use, Shoot Refreshers, that's what they're called. I had to use a trigger here, because you could just fall into here. Like, you could cheese it. So I wanted you to grab the water, so I used the trigger. Nothing much to say about this. I mean, lots of Triforces. But the gameplay itself is solid. Where were we? Oh, this one! This is like when I started to make actual long form sort of needle. A lot more of it, I guess. I'd say this is one of my cleaner needles. I do like this platform usage is really cool. I still like that platform usage. The way the map flows is pretty good. We have a way to get to the rat. I nerfed this a bunch of times. And I expected to die, like, after this platform jump, but I never did. Which is nice. But I do like that map. That's, like... I have no complaints about that map. This map... Again, you can see, like, how messy my needles were. I don't know why, I would add so many extra spikes. But the gameplay itself is fine. Actually, I really like this berry usage right here and this water area. Like, my friend will complain about water. One of them will complain about water every time I use it. But I really like the water usage in this map. And I did... Oh god, I don't want to think about how I didn't line up the maps correctly, but I think... Is it the next one after this? That's the exact same style? Or... Oh, no. And... Okay, so there's two maps in between it. Kangaroo Depths are really good. Like, that's just solid. Solid gameplay. There's a few, like, random skips that just exist here. I wouldn't say this is the best needle I've ever made. But I just went for a random style and made a needle. I just was bored, so, you know, I made needle. That's about it. That's the entire thought process that went into this. Just bored. Let's make needle. There's a lot of random double planes as well. Alright, and then we're gonna have to talk about the next map. The next map is probably one of my favorite maps I've made. Actually, let me enable the texture pack. Oh my god. I couldn't type, guys. Jeez. Read it. Hey, update it. Because it should still be near the top of updated. Yeah, here we go. Alright, This is the intended visuals. Probably one of the favorite gimmick needles I made. Like, this is definitely up there. I just liked how I used the spikes to force motion. And then I can bully one of my friends as well after this. Before we go change the skin back. Oh, and get ready, get ready. The gate jump! And then this is just the funny dev room to celebrate in. We have the Minecraft AFK, like, water, what is it called? It's just like a constant stream of water that pushes you around and would like bypass AFK checks or like the servers that have like the /AFK command or like automatic AFK. You could just get past that by being in one of those because you were still moving. Yeah. All right, yeah. Let's turn off the skin. Next map is Antithesis Subsiding. So, I actually do like this one a lot more than Subsiding Antithesis, just because, I mean, it's just cleaner, I'd say. I was pretty happy with this one when I made it. And even now, I think it still holds up in terms of gameplay and design. Nothing too, like, abhorrent looking. Not too many random spikes. And nice gameplay. I die. I'll probably visit the rat, I'm guessing. So you'll... I think I do. Pretty sure. And then you can see it doesn't line up. I like messed up. Alright, take this in, right? Oh! I don't remember where it doesn't line up, but it just does not line up somewhere. I think it's over here. And I do a little dance around the finish warp. I could look in the editor, but I don't really care that much. This one. Definitely proud of this one still. It's like very lenient 32 pixel needle. There's a skip here, by the way. You can just jump to here. I don't know how I missed that. But sometimes you tunnel vision and just miss things like that. This includes like a spectator or practice mode, and these buttons actually send you back. Let's just skip. This save... Like, all the screens aren't that difficult. Like, you can see, you can wall hug most of this drop. This is probably the hardest jump of the screen. I'm not even kidding. I should have gotten some water prepared for this long video. I didn't realize how long it would take. Oh yeah, I have a music box in this. It says up here. I forgot that I add that. Yeah, we have just a variety of jumps. Nothing's like super precise, but still very possible to die to. I died to this jump like maybe once or twice in like the actual clear. And then we have this, which is just a wall hug. You just hold right through that diagonal, and you have a bonk, which my friend complained about, even though I clearly showed the that you bonk there. Most people understand that. I mean, if you get this far, you're probably a needle player anyways, so you'll probably understand what bonking on the ceiling does. Or, like, why there's an indicator on there. And, of course, in true FTFA light fashion, I put water on the last screen. Nice soft drops. You can like recover if you mess up there. And then, of course, I put a gate jump at the end. No fanfare, but these fireworks go off like randomly. They're like on timers, I believe. It's very weird how I set them up. But they have just different timers. But yeah, that's one of my favorite needle maps that I've made in Maker. I was tempted to like port it to like Studio, but I never bothered. I figured it was fine just to be a Maker map. That one just went by no flash. I don't really have anything to say about that one. You can look at the name, you can tell I was not in a good mood when I made it, but you know. Needle came out fine. It was pretty hard though. Deathblock Needle. Woo! I like the use of the save, where I save and then I do the map anyways. I do like this vine usage. Sort of filler water jumps. Not my favorite, but yeah, you can go to the rat here as well if you want. No one did that, I don't think. But you can. It's very possible. I mean, I did it a few times when I was watching people play it. Petal. This one's inspired by Flower. It's probably not as good as Flower, but I liked it. I still like the style, even if there's just like not always only one solution to these because they're pretty lenient. But I like all the jumps for the most part. This area is a bit annoying. Just because, you know, it's a funny sphincter. You gotta do the sphincter. And for some reason I could never do it off of that ledge. But yeah, this map's fine. I like this uses of the berry right here. It's not animation dependent, it's just the berry is used there to force a different jump height than like a different obstacle would. Then we have the ending, sort of like, you have like a little flower pattern here. It probably won't come out that well in terms of the bitrate, but there's a little flower pattern that moves to the right. Or like rotates clockwise. It's pretty cool. Alchemic Timber, no one really cleared this. I was ridiculously disappointed when I saw Clasher. This jump right here, I believe, yeah, you can full jump here, and instead of falling down through here and full jumping like you'll see me do, they just held right and then did this, and then that's like one thing I still have trouble with. I cannot manage to like make jumps where you have to like dip down and then full jump back. Let's skip this though because it takes me a while. Full jump setup here. But you can see how I do that. And I like this save. Even though I wouldn't say it's like the most insane pathing. Nothing crazy, but you know, a little bit of decoration everywhere, custom saves, which I kind of stopped putting in the effort for custom saves for the most part. Where is the next map? Perishable Residence. Let's watch this one because you can see the skip, and honestly, I think the part that you skip speaks for itself anyways. But yeah, I felt kind of dumb when I saw the skip. Nice full jump here. Full jumps up. Bit of a vine grab, and then instead of going all the way up, you just jump like that. Yep, that's it. I was so sad when I found that. This map, pretty good. I like the record, but I'm gonna watch my replay for consistency's sake. For the most part, I'm intending to only watch my replay. But you can do like a few skips. You can skip this and jump to here. You can jump to this, like through the plane. Oh my god, I've missed this multiple times. No. I don't remember if there's a trigger here. There probably is. I put sparkles here. Let me check. Trigger. What's it do? Oh, it comes out of the finish warp. Amazing. Alright, let's go next. Anecdote being, this one I actually like, in terms of like the gameplay, but it did come out very difficult. I can't believe I have a 2-minute clear on this, to be honest, because this save is just a bitch. I could not re-clear it for the longest time when I was just playing it. Like you can see, we have a Rukito ledge, we have this. Nothing too insane, but all the stuff is fairly easy to die to. Except the last jump, of course. The last jump I made very lenient comparatively to like everything else. Don't question the names. My names are quite a thing. Oh, vine jumping in space! Let's go! This one, still uncleared. It's probably my hardest maker map, I would say. Just because, you know, the mini-F, man. You gotta do this mini-F. Hold on, I should probably skip this. Even though it didn't take that long in the second save, it's not that fun to watch without skip S on. Yeah, the vines are fake. You could probably figure that out by the fact that I'm literally touching them and not, you know, having the vine thing activate. It's funny because here, even so, you still need to do the double diamond to reach the vine, which is funny. And you still need to do the ledge to gain the fight. I didn't really put too much thought into it. Some of these are even just basically line indicators. They just need to look believable enough at the start. And here you have a lot of saving going on. I wouldn't say it's that incredibly hard. It's probably easier than triple jumping in space even. It's sort of similar to Gate Heaven in a way. Oh, speaking of which, do I have Gate Heaven in this playlist? We have some very interesting vines here. Specifically, like, over here, you have to skip the vine and then jump off it at a higher point. Definitely inspired by, the zone before, like, the tap in CN3. I don't remember what it's called. But, that zone. And we even have the water blocks. And there's a tiling error. Don't look at the tiling error. Yeah, let's skip deaths. A lot of people actually just jumped this rat. I somehow missed this as a skip. But I didn't really care because it's literally a little bit harder, I'd say, than the normal path. A little bit of a celebration here. You know, custom saves. Still going on here. Not sure where I stopped using custom saves. Let's see. Bouquet. Still a map that I really like. However, some of these jumps, I don't think I'd reuse. I mean, it just plays nice, you know? You can actually skip this entire drop, or you could, like, land there. It's probably faster to skip the drop. Or, like, not skip the drop, but just skip the landing, and then just do the drop without a double jump. I don't think anyone did that. In terms of case, this was a Maker Jam thing, when that was still a thing. Those kind of died because people stopped making them. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. I kind of stopped making them. That's why I say that. I do the skips here. I don't know. I don't think I do the other skip. You can land here. And that's like the other skip. And then there's another skip from here to here. And sub 20 is technically possible, but no one speedran it that optimally. And it's like just barely possible, I think, because I passed it with cactus and everything. So like, that'd be very hard to do. RTA. Valentine's rat. Let's see. Whoa! No record! What? What? What do you mean? Well, anyways, let's look at my wonders in time. Single save mode activated. This was like when text first came out. So, I spent a decent bit of time messing with text. You know, Valentine's gift. Needle. I was gonna make more, but I ended up just making needle. But I want to have a Valentine's rat for some reason. I just thought it was funny. I don't have much to say about the needle. It's fine. It's very lenient. Oh, let's see. Why is this parable? This is one of my favorite. Oh, I know why it's saying no record at now that I think about it. It's a bug with playlist. This is one of my favorite platform-based things that I've made in a little bit. I do still like a lot of the platform motions I made. But yeah, if you deathless it, you get the gem. Obviously. And this layout was made by Yzips. There's just a lot of nice things. I like how at the start of the second save, you can just skip, like, falling all the way down and jump off the platform to keep the motion going. Gate Kevin. Look at the time differential, dude. Your range is just too good. But anyways, you know, just 32 pixel. I'm gonna have to go find Gate Heaven. I guess it's not in this playlist, which... Well, oops. I'm gonna have to add it and then, like, order it somewhere. I'm not sure. I'll just have to figure out where it's above. But I'll show Gate Heaven after all this. But yeah, this is just a bunch of precise jumps. Not much to say about this. I messed around with a line for a while here. This save took me a while, man. You can see, it's just the existential crisis of saving. Eventually I just found somewhere I like to be. It's just a lot of frame perfects. The drop gate. I think I died to the drop gate a few times and I was just sad. Yeah, 2 chokes, supposedly. This map is good. I don't really have much to say. I mean, I really like this platform. Jump. You know, I don't have anything else to say. It's just, this map's solid, okay? You get the right line from this wall as well, which is pretty cool. For, like, the walk-off. And this is also, if you walk off, you have a good V-string for that. Other than that, I mean, not much to say, it's just Needle. I made Needle, TM. Like, I don't have much to say about most of my Needle that isn't bad. I like the visual effect I have here, where you have the stars falling. If they just died, okay. Oh, there's one. You know, it's very subtle, but, you know, it's nice to have, like, small visual effects like that from time to time. Not like I make any, really, nowadays. Boring couch dub, you know. I think this was when Maker Jam was still a thing. I got sent this map, and then I didn't bother making anything with it for a while. Well, let me skip deaths. I mostly took a long time on the last save because I had to get the gem, and I could not manage at all to get the gem. You can, like, land here to make this a little bit more lenient, but I just ended up always jumping down like that. But yeah, you can see, you know, this is just a little bit difficult to get over there. Not that bad. A few throwbacks to the original map. This was based off Boring Needle that my friend made. I forced them into making it, basically. I was like, make Needle now! And they did. So yeah. Then my friend made made Boring Helix, which is basically a one-save version of that layout. Nothing to say here, dude. It's just all Needle, okay? I mean, unless there's something particularly interesting about the Needle, I mean, it's just Needle. This one, still uncleared. Just precise jumps. I was bored, so I made precise jumps. That's the entire thing. That's all. We did it! Wow! That one took a little bit to clear. This one has a dumb skip. Actually, I do the skip here. I was a bit annoyed when I realized that was a skip, because the entire idea of this was that you jump here, can barely just not make it. Nope, there's a platform here, idiot! You can just get your double jump to here! Oh my god. Nothing much to say. Nice platform, Needle. Probably the first recent Needle. Like, you can see sort of the delay between all these Needle maps. There's a pretty big delay between, like, these newer ones. But, like, this is where I'd say this one, and maybe this one as well, Pure Needle, is where I'd say that my more, like, recent Needle falls under, like, the style. A little bit less, decorative spikes, mostly gameplay spikes in this one. That was kind of the idea, actually. Is to have, like, every spike have a purpose. Okay, let's see. This one. Still proud of this one. It's just nice Vine Needle. That water's really nice. I have nothing to say here. It's just, you know, I made Needle. It's good Needle. I'm happy with it. I'll give you 32 pixel map. No one's deathless this. Let me try and skip deaths. Basically, all these jumps have like a setup that makes them at least easier to do. This here, having this align, makes this drop a little bit easier, I think. And then I just have a setup for that jump. And then actually this is the worst align that I just grabbed for this jump. But it works. You have Ira and Arya there. Just random dumb stuff I put in my maps. Yeah, no one deathless this. Only me. But I added saves so it was, you know, possible for people to clear. Because I knew if I just uploaded it like that, probably no one would clear it. Probably. Maybe someone would. Dislocate it. It's just Needle. I kind of tried to make everything feel disconnected. That's why the name is Dislocated. I don't know. It sure is. This berry gap is actually probably the hardest part of the map, and it's like at the very end, so yeah, bad save balance. That's why I'm guessing this one did not get much like attention or clears. I didn't care, I just like the visual thing. And then we have pillars. I do the 4.5 here. And then we have to look at Gate Heaven after the next one. The next one I'm very proud of. I'm actually proud of like all these recent ones, except maybe Dislocated. I don't think the gameplay of Dislocated is that great. And we have Go Left, which Kilgour cleared apparently. Well, what's the Kilgour clear with Skip Deaths on? But I really like this needle. It was intended to have more gimmicks than just platforms, but you can see lots. Oh my god, they did the stake! Yeah, it's kind of just platforms on this thing, and then this screen is the hardest. I would say the screens go in like ascending difficulty, so like the first one is the easiest. Oh my god, they actually did the motion I kind of intended, but I never did. Alright, so let's go to my pro. Actually, no, let me just search Gate Heaven. We have this map. Because of course I made the last save the hardest. I'm gonna have to figure out 12, 12. It's a map. I think I uploaded this map to YouTube, but you know, it's still nice to look at. There's a funny rat thing you can do here where like there's a trigger here, so if you fall down, the rat will see you and kill you. Same here, like if you try and fall down here, saves explode, rat kills you. Jesus, I went in the loop there for a little bit. Went around the rosy much. Of course, the last save is the hardest. I mean, look at this. You gotta do this, you gotta do the diagonal, then the frame perfect jump, and then this part's free, but then you have a funny drop gate. I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure there's someone with like a really long cure on this map. Yeah, 1 hour. And they made this map, which is just Gate Heaven, last save, but you have to do it twice. Boop. And then no more. And they put a save here because the 6 frame in. The 6 frame was evil. I don't blame. Like, this map definitely is a map. Probably not my hardest map. That's every needle map. Like, I might have more random maps that I didn't put in needle map that are technically needle. Like this one, I guess I should look at. This one you can only double jump. I don't know why this one isn't my needle maps either. I can't wait to sort it after this. You know, nothing much to say here. It's just double jump only needle. TM. Interesting concept. I like the usage of water that I did here. Because it's just, you know, it's cool. If you land there, you're fucked. Obviously. Because you won't be able to single jump. Nothing to say other than I gotta add this to my needle maps, because I apparently didn't. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else really. In terms of like actual needle maps I've made. There's a variety of maps I made that aren't cleared, like this, not cleared. And there's this, right, which I wouldn't say is pure needles, so I'm not going to put in my needle maps, but it's very good. TM. And we have, hold on, this is what I'll end it on. This is what I'll end it on. FTFA screen 5 Deathless, look at this. Oh my god. Let's go! Deathless! Yeah! That's the video. Bye. Thanks for watching, TM. Don't subscribe, I don't upload.